Welcome to the season 2 finale of our MyGM series here in WWE 2K23. It is time for Wrestlemania. We are first place still with almost 4 million fans gathered out of these last 2 seasons, and we are in control. As you take a look at the summary for the season history, we reign supreme over currently WCW is second, NXT in third, and poor Kurt Angle and Raw nowhere even close here in season 2. As we look to close out season 2 with another victory. Again, we're on hard mode. This is week 21 out of 25, one pay-per-view left. We have for an in progress challenge we told we'd take Shawn Michaels, partner him up with Randy Orton within the next 3 weeks, and if we complete having at least one tables match this week, we will get a free special effects booking, which we could probably use over at Wrestlemania to make that the biggest show of the year. And before we get into booking our first week leading to WrestleMania, I want y'all to tell me right now in the comments section as we scroll through our roster, which of these 3 superstars should we retain and keep for our roster after the season 3 draft. So which of the 3 superstars, it can be any of the 3 you see, which 3 superstars should we guarantee keep on our roster heading into the season 3 draft? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sign a couple talents just to fill out that roster for the WrestleMania push. And Mustafa Ali, a tremendous talent, 55 popularity. I think we can get him in a good rivalry leading into this big pay-per-view. We're going to bring him on for 5 weeks. And the Tribal Chief, who was once a member of the Smackdown roster back in season 1, has since been a free agent. We're bringing him on, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, for 5 weeks. And over on the women's side of things, we are going to bring on Bayley. She's got 61 popularity, and we're going to have her 5 weeks, $52,000. And lastly, we're going to go ahead and sign Dana Brooke, 50 popularity, 64 stamina, for 5 weeks for only $33,000. So here we go. We booked out our first show leading to the road to WrestleMania, and we have one title on the line, and all of this is about building feuds. So we want to have Apollo Crews, Damian Priest trying to start a tag team feud with Braun Breaker and Flint McStones. We'll see if this works out well. The titles are on the line from Crews and Priest, and we have new tag team champions, it looks like here, and a rivalry begins as McStones and you have Breaker, as my dog barking there, with a win. Humberto with a good call out there, beginning a feud with Mustafa Ali, level 1. We have a fatal 4-way here. This is 2 rivalries all interweaving together. Seth Rollins with the win, and it grows him and Orton's feud to level 3. And then we get a call out here. Edge calling out LA Knight, growing their feud to level 3. We have Cody Rhodes taking on Braun Strowman in a tables match. Strowman with the win. Level 1 rivalry there to get a feud going between those two. Roman Reigns calling out AJ Styles. Rivalry getting going there also. And then our main event, Cora Jade and Shotzi, trying to give them a little bit of love here. Shotzi with the win. And it's now a level 4 feud, but only a 2-star match. Not the greatest of weeks. And taking a look at the drama curve, we had, again, a decent to average week. We really didn't do a ton that was amazing. WCW had the best week overall. Of course, they had one of the biggest matches with Gigi Dolan against Raquel Rodriguez, 4-star match for the title. Both of them over 94 popularity. Incredible. And taking a look here also at the Damian Priest Apollo Crews match there. It was a decent match, a 3.5 star. That was the best we had on the show overall. But let's see how it turns out for our numbers here. So taking a look here, I'm looking at show notes and everything, and I'm seeing that, okay, not bad. $25,000, $76,000 gained. Let's see how NXT did. So they're a little bit below us with 23,000 fans. Raw with 25,000, and WCW killed it. They had 35,000 fans gained. So we did get this free special effects booking for completing our goal, and we're still on top. But as you can see, Bischoff and WCW, they're right there. So we got to keep strong as we move ahead. 3 weeks away. All right, and this week we are going to go ahead and we're going to do that tag team match for this in progress journal challenge. We're going to have Shawn Michaels and Orton team up this week for the Smackdown. So here we are for SmackDown. We have our tag team opener, Orton and Michaels versus Rollins and Gunther. This is one of our challenges we're trying to complete. So we have our winners. There you see Michaels and Orton with the win, a 3.5-star opener just to complete the goal. We also have a promo, Mustafa Ali calling out Humberto. It's gonna make it now level 2 rivalry. Our Intercontinental Champion, Montez Ford, defending his title against Logan Paul, and Ford retains. It is a classic 4.5 stars, level 4 feud now. Cody Rhodes calling out Strowman, level 2 feud, and Lita taking on Becky Lynch, and Becky, Big Bex will win it there. 3 stars, does nothing for the rivalry. Roman Reigns calling out AJ, level 2 feud now. And then we have Tamina taking on the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix, for the SmackDown Women's Championship title on the line, and Tamina retains an amazing 4-star match, level 1 feud. Great week overall. And there you see the drama curve. We had a very solid week indeed. Unfortunately, our best card match on the card was our first mid card, which is not exactly how you want your drama curve to go. But overall, looking at all the shows, all the cards, all the stuff that happened there, we had definitely the best we had there. We progressed a lot of feuds as well. That's a big week for us. As we look ahead, Shawn Michaels and Orton work really well as a tag team. Great to remember that. We gained 36,000 fans and $188,000 in profit. NXT, well, they did better than we did. 41,000 fans for them. Raw bringing in 35,000 fans, and the big WCW Bischoff brought in 33. So we're not in a bad spot there. We overall will win that week, and we have a new MyGM. We got a new MyGM trophy here. That's our third fan tier 1. Reach, what is that, 4 million fans total? So we've reached that. We've also got revenue tier 2. We've earned $10 million in a lifetime of revenue. So 2 brand new Hall of Fame trophies. We now lead all 4 of the GMs. We have 4 out of the 10 Hall of Fame trophies. The first to reach the milestone of 4 million fans total, as we're still on top. We're 2 weeks out from Mania. We booked out this week. We have our opening match here. It's a one-on-one rivalry between Cody Rhodes and Braun Strowman, and the winner will be Cody Rhodes, evening out that series at 1-1 apiece. It's 3.5 star. Does nothing for the rivalry again, which is something I think is stupid in this game, that doesn't give them in a singles match and nothing on the line anything. But despite that, Seth Rollins and Randy Orton is now level 4. Big time. We need this. We have Apollo Crews, who asked for this match here against Austin Theory. 2-star trash, but it does begin a feud there for them in singles. Ali and Humberto down to now it's a level 3 rivalry. We have Asuka taking on Bayley in a tables match. Asuka with the big win, 2 stars, and nothing there for a rivalry to begin. Shawn Michaels calling out Gunther. It's a level 3 rivalry in our main event. Tamina versus Phoenix, a rematch from last week, and Tamina continues her supremacy. A 2.5 star match does grow the feud, but overall a very mediocre week. So after a so-so week, we definitely had, I think, the worst week, period. Even Raw was better than we. You saw WCW, very, very solid. Raw had a really good week overall, and then even NXT is doing their thing. So let's see how that hurts us, because I'm sure we didn't do great here. 23,000 fans, $186,000 in profit. NXT with 40,000 fans, Raw with 36, and WCW with 32. Only 32. A little bit surprised. So at the end of the week, we gain a new card, Coast to Coast. A GM Interference booked on the show will give us a +2 bonus and free to book this weekend. Okay, interesting. We're still on top by a little under 100,000 fans. We're 1 week out. As ladies and gents, we're on the Go Home Show Minneapolis for Mania. And as we're on the road to Mania, we're going to use our Veto Star card against WCW. It will block an opposing brand from booking their most popular superstar in next week's show, which is the show of all shows, Wrestlemania. Somebody's getting blocked on WCW. Here is the Go Home Show for Wrestlemania. We're going to start it off, Becky Lynch versus Lita. Trying to get this feud as high up as we can. Right now it's at nothing, or level 3. Now it's 4, so we get a 3-star opener. We get a call out here. Shawn Michaels calling out Gunther, level 4. That will be your main event for WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're going to Asuka and Bayley. This is not a feud yet. We're trying to grow it to a feud, it says. Asuka, okay, level 1, great. 3-star match, we'll take it. Tamina getting the call out there, 3-star. It's a level 3 feud now. We'll take that, I guess. We get a tag title match here as your champs retain. Breaker and Flint McStones win. It's a level 2 tag team feud now. Call out here, Cody Rhodes calling out Braun Strowman, level 3 rivalry. And your main event is an Extreme Rules match in which Logan Paul will interfere. And it's Montez Ford versus Seth Rollins. Seth gets the win. It's a 3.5-star main event. And we are on the road now to Mania. So here you go with the drama curve. And overall, again, we had a very even keel show. Raw had a really good show, except their main event was trash. This match here, I can kind of see why. It looked like it wasn't going to be very good from the talent, but everything else here was excellent for Raw. They're coming on. Kurt Angle finishing with some strong swings heading into Mania. Taking a look now at the viewership. 35,000 fans for us, $151,000 profit. NXT below us, they had 29,000 fans. Raw, a little bit ahead of us. They had 36,000 fans, and WCW with 32. So as we head to Mania, ladies and gents, we still have a lead over Bischoff. He has a budget. Everybody else has the budget in their favor heading to this massive show for the season 2 finale. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wrestlemania for the season 2 finale, and we have been oh crap. Of course it happened. Of course you're gonna veto Tamina, my most popular superstar on the women's side here. She will be out of the show. Is that the end of everything? Is that the? I mean, it's not the worst thing that could ever happen, but it certainly is not good. That sucks, man. I'm not happy about that at all. We're gonna use there can only be one. We're making it so a randomly booked last man standing is gonna receive a higher rating. We're also, ladies and gentlemen, gonna use a free arena booking this week. And we're going to use a free special effects booking this week. And lastly, we're going to use our Stark matchup, which will make it randomly Iron Man match. Will have a higher rating than usual. So a lot of good stuff being used. Let's get into it. And ladies and gentlemen, here is the card set. It's all singles matches. That Tamina thing kind of hurt us here, but we really wanted to capitalize on a lot of our big feuds and also the highest popularity stars. So we're starting it off here between Montez Ford, your IC champ, defending against Logan Paul. And Logan Paul, a legendary 5-star match in a Iron Man match, is your new champion. He defeats him, and Asuka is going to have, everybody else is going to have these charity spots you can see on the right. We're getting a steel cage match now with Lita and Becky Lynch, and Lita wins it. It's a rivalry complete 4-star matchup there. We're going to get Bayley with another charity spot. Hell in a Cell match now time. It is time for Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. Seth wins it to blow off the feud. A 5-star Hell in a Cell match. Let's go. Ladies and gents, we are on a roll right now. And now we're getting to our Falls Count Anywhere between Cody Rhodes, Braun Strowman. Cody gets the win. It's a complete rivalry, 4.5 stars. And then we get to our main event as LA Knight has another charity. And it is time for the main event of season 2. Your Universal Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, HBK, Shawn Michaels, taking on Gunther. Who will win in this last man standing match? And it's Gunther. He takes it home to finish out season 2, a 5-star legendary match. That is excellent. And the drama curve. This is the big thing here. And WCW did not have the show I think they were expecting. We killed it. Us and really NXT had a heck of a show as well. They were able to use that budget they've been saving up on. They had a lot of good stuff going on there. Raw. look at the Raw main event for Mania. Drew Gulak versus R-Truth. That's a banger, I guess, right there. And then you have for WCW, your main event was Jim Neidhart, the Anvil versus X-Pac, and some good stuff there. But ladies and gents, I think we won it. Lita has a really good feel for steel cage matches. Good to know. We gained 306,000 fans, a profit of $132,000, 306,000. NXT pulling in at 314. Are you kidding me? They win that one. That's nuts. They got Raw got 148,000, and WCW at 212. So at the end of season 2. There you see it, ladies and gentlemen. We are on top by almost a little over 100,000 fans. We are hurting in the way of budget, but as we conclude season 2, heading to the Slammy Awards, Xavier Woods gets the ringmaster, largest average crowd size. Xavier Woods, he deserves everybody gets there. Tyler Breeze has the strategist, most power cards played. I believe it because he's been hitting us with them every single time. Kurt Angle, the fleet of foot, he gets the most cruiser superstars on the roster somehow. And then WCW with the exec, he gets the most advertising promos. Overall, you're looking at your season 2 summary. There's only one champ, ladies and gents, and it's us. Xavier Woods makes it back-to-back GM of the year as he leads the blue brand Smackdown to another big win. In terms of Hall of Fame, we are tied with Bischoff. We both have 4 out of the 10 Hall of Fame trophies. You see, we had the best match card quality. It was an A. We had our highest total profit in a single show with $372,000. The most new fans in a show goes to NXT. They just got that in Mania. And then we got everything else, as you can see down below. So, ladies and gentlemen, season 2 summary. We had a really good year. A really, really dang good year. Tamina was a killer for us, man. She won the most matches this year with 16. The most popularity gained went to Flint McStones, who was an enhancement local talent. Went up 59 popularity. We average 4-star match for HBK. He had a really good year, and the most weeks spent injured this year went to Cody Rhodes, unfortunately for us. But as it stands, ladies and gentlemen, that will be where we end season 2. We're heading on now, ladies and gents, to season 3 as we get ready for the keepers. We're getting ready for another draft. That will be our next episode as we kick off season 3. Again, let me know down below, out of our roster you see here, out of these superstars, which 3 should be our keepers. Comment below and keep it tuned here for more as we will continue on our MyGM heading into season 3. Can Xavier Woods and Smackdown make it a three-peat for the top brand in our MyGM series?